Hey everyone, and welcome to the 8th day of our epic China trip. We're currently on board a sleeper train after departing Xi'an last night on our way to Shanghai. We should be arriving in another couple of hours. The plan once we get to Shanghai is first of all get a taxi and go to our hotel. We're going to be staying at the Waldorf Astoria tonight, overlooking the Pudong Skyline, which is an amazing hotel and the most expensive one of this trip. But we're going to treat ourselves for one night only. Then we're going to go to the Yew Gardens, have a look around there and get some lunch. We're going to go underneath the Pudong River through a tunnel. And then we're going to go to the top of the third highest building in the world, the Shanghai Tower. Plus, we're going to try and do as many things as possible along the way. We have just arrived at Shanghai Station. This is our train, the D124, all the way from Xi'an. We're now going to leave the station, catch a taxi and go to our hotel. Okay, so there's no signs for taxis, but maybe if we go to the bus terminal, there'll be taxis around by there as well, which means we're going to be heading down that way. So we've come out of the station and we're going to follow signs over that direction. So let's go. No, thank you. And as soon as you come out of the station, you're bombarded with people trying to offer you taxi fares, but a bit of a tip. Never go with those kind of people because they won't use the meter and they will rip you off. So we're going to the official taxi rank now where they'll use the meter and we'll pay a legitimate fee for our trip to the hotel. So this is what Shanghai Railway Station looks like from the outside. Huge building, absolutely huge building. We have found the taxi rank and it's a huge line as well. So we've got to wait in this. That's not too bad. Thank you. You know you're in a fancy hotel when they have live music playing. So we've just checked into the Waldorf Astoria. That took remarkably long, if I'm completely honest. Longer than most hotels I've ever been to. We're still a bit too early for our room yet. We've got an hour to go before our room is ready. So we're going to head out now. We've left our bags with concierge and head towards Yew Garden for our lunch. Shay, thank you. So apparently Yuan Gardens is 4 blocks in that direction. I've checked it on Google Maps and it's going to be about a 12-minute walk. Looks like we made it to the entrance of Yew Gardens. So that is absolutely manic getting in. So we did a self-service ticket machine, had to enter all our passport details. Now we're going to try and find somewhere quiet to walk around a bit. So welcome to the Yew Gardens, which is reputed to be one of the most tranquil spots in the whole of Shanghai. And if you look around, you can't even move for people. actually closed off sections as well. So not only is it absolutely ram-packed with people, you can't even walk down anywhere, these little bridges, which would alleviate some of the traffic and congestion, they've closed off. So I think that's the way to get to that bridge that we just saw, but they boarded it off. Like, I've seen plenty of videos of people walking through this doorway here and then going over the bridge over in that direction. So I'm hoping the further away you go from the entrance, the less crowded it will be. People normally just congregate around the entrance area, have a little look, take some photos, then clear off again. So the further we walk away, hopefully the less people there'll be. But we are here on a Sunday, it's our own fault. Shouldn't come to these kind of places on a weekend, but we don't have any other opportunity to. We're only in Shanghai itself today. Then we're going over to Shanghai Disneyland for the next 2 days before flying out to Chengdu the day after. So we do have some carp in here as well. It's orange carp there, and we've seen a few over there as well. I think we're probably going to call it a day in the Yew Gardens. If I'm honest, it's not that enjoyable just because of the amount of people around. You definitely picked the wrong day to come here, but like I said, we did have no other option. I imagine on a different day, a weekday, when there's no people here, it's a nice little place to come and relax. But you just can't relax when there's people just banging into you, trying to go through small openings and alleyways and going in front of you to take photos with ducks behind them. It's just, nah. Not after a 15-hour train journey anyway. So let's head out of here and find something to eat, shall we? Right, can you remember the way to that exit? What's really fascinating about these statues as well is when they're being carved, they actually carved these stones in the mouth at the same time they're doing the whole thing. So this is part of the original rock. Look, and it's impossible to get out. So not only were they carving all this, inside they were carving these stones as well. I find that pretty fascinating, pretty highly skilled as well to do that. We are finally leaving. This is the south exit and entrance. We're leaving Yew Gardens right now to find somewhere to eat. Apparently you're not allowed to leave through the big south exit, so we've got to come back into the area and try and find another exit we're allowed to leave by. Now, I try never to be negative in my videos at all. I always try to see the best in every experience I do, but that was thoroughly unpleasant. It was way too busy. There was people elbowing you out of the way. It just wasn't enjoyable whatsoever. And the internal signage was terrible. Just trying to find an exit. Probably spent about half an hour. Yeah, Never come here on a weekend. Never come here on a weekend. So we've just come here just to get some pan-fried pork buns. Shake, thank you. Get something to dip them in. So we have got the pan-fried pork buns. Who's going to go first, Holly or Matthew?
Hey.
Yeah? Just break those chopsticks apart and they should go. So we've just come to this hole-in-a-wall cafe to get something to eat on our way back to the hotel. We use Google Translate. Holly is having the xiaolongbao, which is the soup dumplings. Hold on, there we go. Matthew is having some braised pork. Hold on. Oh, Matthew is having some braised pork, and I'm having some sort of noodles with meat. And altogether, this came to 62 yuan, which is about £6.50, including free drinks as well, which I think is an absolute bargain. So this is my noodles. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure what they are, but they look really delicious. I don't think there is any meat in it. I think it's just vegetables by the taste of it. Tastes good though. And there's Matthew's. Looks really good. Some pork and rice. Okay, careful, they're going to squirt out. Okay, so we finished eating. Now we're about 5 minutes away from the hotel. Should be there pretty soon. And hopefully our rooms are ready. They were meant to message us when the rooms are ready. And check-in time was 3 o'clock. It is now 4:30 and they still haven't sent us a message. They have my mobile number and also my WeChat account as well. So, it's been an hour and a half. Come on, let's cross. It's been an hour and a half since we've been able to get checked in to our room and they haven't messaged us yet. So we'll head back there now and make sure we have a room. So I'll give you a quick room tour about our room here in the Shanghai Waldorf Astoria on the Bund. We managed to check in okay. So you come through, first of all, we've got a walk-in wardrobe, which is really fancy. A really fancy bathroom, his and her sinks there, with a modern toilet ready for this. There you go. Wow. We've got amenity kits in there, sewing kits, shower caps, dental kits, etc. Here we have got the shower cubicle, and then here we've got a bath. Now as we go through here into the main section of the bedroom, before I show you the fancy view, we've got coffee making facilities there, lots of pods in this drawer. We've got the teacups and saucers under there. Then this is the 2 queen bed deluxe Riverview room. So 2 large beds. We've got TV. Big desk area here with Matthew and Holly admiring the view. And this is the reason why I paid for this hotel room and this particular room. Look at the view out of our bedroom window. It's absolutely stunning. So glad we staying here just for one night because it's a bit of a scandalous price per night. But for one night, just to sit here and admire that view, I think it's worth it. So, we're going to be here for a few more minutes. We just settled down. Time is it now? It's 4:45. We're actually booked to go up the Shanghai Tower, which is that tallest building over there, between 4:30 and 6:30. So we're going to have to get a move on. So we'll go out there now, go up the tower. Then I think we're going to walk around for a bit and especially explore the Bund area down here, where everybody goes to have their photographs taken. Then we're going to come back to the hotel and explore the facilities even more. I think we all want to go swimming after that 15-hour sleeper train last night, don't we, Holly? To refresh ourselves. So the swimming pool is on floor 3. So we'll go down there after we finish going outside. So see you guys when we're on our way to the Shanghai Tower. I think Holly is relaxing and enjoying the view. Yeah. The nearest subway station to us, or metro I should say, is back by Kew Gardens. So we decided to just call ourselves a DD taxi. So we've arrived at the Shanghai Tower, looking at where we need to go in. Ticket office ahead of us. So I pre-booked our tickets for this via trip.com. They're basically the same price as if you order them on the official website, and it makes it really convenient as well. So we're heading towards the entrance now and looking forward to having that amazing view right from the very top of the third highest building in the world. Are you ready to see how high this building is? Look at that. Wow. So it looks like we go down before we go up.
Yeah.
So it looks like before you go up, there's an exhibition about all the tall buildings. So we have made it to the 118th floor of the Shanghai Tower. There's only one more floor you can go above us as a general public, and we'll do that in a minute. But first, let's try and look at the view, shall we? So it's a bit hazy today, so the view's not really that great. But you can make out the Oriental Pearl Tower below me by here, and all the other buildings, large buildings here on the Pudong area of the island. You can look across the Hangpu River to the Bund area over there. But I don't know if it's just because the sun's coming down that you can't see very well this way, or it's just the haze is there. What I think we'd do is do a complete circle walking around the whole area on floor 118. Once we've done that, we'll go up to the next 119 floor, and that's the highest we could possibly go, I believe. There's another unique building. Not sure what that one's called. Over by there somewhere is our hotel, but I'm not 100% sure which one it is. I just know it's in that area. And of course, you're going to find a souvenir shop up here to part with your money. Let's have a look at what they've got here, shall we? I don't know what reference Ultraman has to the Shanghai Tower, if I'm honest. Maybe there was an episode when he came here, but Ultraman, as far as I'm aware, is Japanese. I need to remember him on some old console Nintendo games I had long time ago. Now, the large majority of all those items had nothing to do with the Shanghai Tower at all. Maybe there's toys, even Lego and Transformers. I guess just to try and sell to kids when they come up here with their parents and they keep demanding, I want those toys, I want those toys. Anyway, we've done a complete loop. We're now going to go up to the next floor and see what's up there. It's just the same thing again, but one floor up. Doesn't look like you can go any further around. It looks like there's a restaurant over by there, so we've got to double back on ourselves and go back the way we came. So the cafe's up here. I think we're going to go back down a floor. That took about a minute to go down. I have no idea why there's a British phone box here. But yeah, like I was saying, that took about a minute to go down. Your ears pop as well on the way, well, your ears pop on the way up and down actually. When you're at the top, can't really spend much more than say 20 minutes because there's only so much you can see when you're walking around. We did that twice on both floors. Yeah, that was it, Shanghai Tower. Like I said earlier, I booked it via trip.com and the cost for a family ticket, which was actually 2 adults because Matthew's classed as an adult, even though he's only 13, and 1 child was about 45 UK pounds. All the things here, as Matthew's just pointed out, very, very random. They're not Shanghai Tower souvenirs. Like, look at that, you got an overlarge Stitch, Duffy Bear, you had Black Panther Lego, lots of Lego for some reason to sell toys to the kids. Tea sets, more unicorns, Holly, Coca-Cola cups, but nothing really Shanghai Tower related. Nothing at all. National Geographic teddy bears. And that was it, the Shanghai Tower observation experience. We've just come to McDonald's to grab a really quick snack. Matthew's gone for a chicken burger. Holly's got some chicken nuggets. I've gone for a taro pie because we don't get that back home. And just a McFlurry, and Matthew and Holly have also got sundaes as well. We finished inside the Shanghai Tower after having some McDonald's there behind me. We're now going to head over to by the river area and the Xi'an sightseeing tunnel, where we go underneath the river in a little pod and these flashing lights. It's a bit tacky, but it's a good way to get to the other side. Looks like there's a big Disney store here, right outside the Pearl Tower. I don't think we'll have a look around now because tomorrow we'll be in the actual Disneyland. So after about a 15 to 20 minute walk from the Shanghai Tower, we've made it to the Bund sightseeing tunnel. So we're going to go down here now, buy our tickets, and then go all the way under the river to the other side. So the total cost of these tickets was 50 RMB for me and Matthew. Yeah, Matthew had to pay adult prices and 45 for Holly. So that's £5 each for me and Matthew, about £4.50 for Holly. Cheers, Shane. Thank you. Right, I'll be totally honest with you. I knew what to expect on that, and I knew not to get my hopes up. And to be honest, it's exactly what I expected it to be. It's definitely not worth almost £15 for the three of us to go under there, but I thought we'd just experience it once, just to say that we've done it. You could go on the metro underneath for just a few pence, but then you don't get that tacky light show. So anyway, we're going to leave this sightseeing tunnel now, and we're going onto Nanjing Street, which is where all the shops, restaurants and cafes are, to have a look around. We thought we'd just come to the Bund just for a few minutes, just to look at that iconic skyline before heading down Nanjing Road. We'll come back here again later as well to have a proper walk all the way down, back to our hotel. So we come just to take some photos, basically. So here we are on the Bund. We took our iconic photos with the Pudong Skyline in the background. You can see it there. And I think now we're going to head on to Nanjing Road, do some shopping, have some more snacks, and then head back to the hotel, walking down the Bund. I think it's about 10 minutes in that direction. So this hotel in front of me here is a Fairmont Peace Hotel. It's probably one of the most famous and iconic hotels in Shanghai. It's got a long history behind it. And that's the Bund all the way around here. So after we've gone shopping, we'll walk along this area to our hotel. And that is the Nanjing Road. You see how busy it is? It's pretty crazy. There's a load of people here walking down the street. So I don't know how long we're going to be doing this for, if I'm honest. So this goes on for about 3 miles, I think. We're not going to be walking that long. Go show me your lolly. I think we're going to call it a day doing some shopping. It is now 8:30. It's getting late and we still want to go in the swimming pool. So we're going to walk along the Bund next to the river all the way to our hotel. Holly's got a little ice cream, so she's happy. Our hotel should just be over here and on the right hand side. We're back at the hotel. It's 10 to 9. We're going to get changed really quickly into our swimming costumes and head for the swimming pool. And this is nice of them. As well as doing the turn down service, they brought us some fruit and some little cookies. Very nice. Don't you look pretty in your new hat?
Wait, I want to see.
Well, I think we're going to do the outro here outside the Pudong Skyline rather than in the hotel room, because this looks far better than the hotel. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. It's really appreciated. If you're new here, my name's Mark, along with my daughter Holly and son Matthew. We make travel and theme park videos from around the world. Now here's Holly with a special message.
If you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell button. Bye!
Bye! Next time on Travel Short's Epic China Trip.